Yo, 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 what's going on, you guys? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys, the full MLB main slate video. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Let's get these comments up, guys. You guys are killing it. Welcome back. If you didn't watch last night's video, yes, I did a video for the little 3-game slate and then the two-game night slate. Swept the night slate. Broke even on the 3-game slate. You stacked Texas. You did good. And who else did I tell you guys to stack yesterday? Well, if you would have listened to my advice, I got off the beaten path a little bit. I believe it was Houston and I don't freaking know, guys. My mind is just a piece of shit already, and we're just getting started. I've just been really trying to dig into this slate all freaking day. Draft dashboard's down. It's not down. It's just they still have today's slate up, so fuck them. We'll use Fantasy Labs for this video. But yeah, guys, crazy good momentum going in the All-Star break with the views, the channel just growing. So if you guys can just keep it up, I'd really appreciate it. The likes, the subs, the new members to the DFS Club, which on the break, man, we killed it and everything. Tennis, we still play. Every sport, if DK offers it, man, we play it. So yeah, shout out to the club and shout out to you guys. So let's keep it going. Let's get up to 100 likes, at least 40 comments. Comment anything. Comment screw you, Skywalker. Guys, I got rid of the music. You guys didn't like the music. I got rid of it. You guys ask, you will receive. So I appreciate the feedback. And without further ado, let's start the freaking show. All right. So, yeah, guys, we got a big 13-game slate. We're going to finish off this second half of the season strong. I mean, really strong, guys. You guys want to come join the DFS Club, guys? You already know the deal. You know the spiel, but it's not a spiel, guys. This is the real deal. DFSclub.com, guys. This is where you get all my lineups, ownership projections, top stacks, top pitchers. Members only podcast 1 hour before lock, guys. That's when all my final decisions are made. Sometimes LT will drop in, sometimes Space will drop in. We got a bunch of sharks in here, man. And like I said, MLB All-Star break, it's the only time of the year where I get an actual break from sports because every other sport overlaps each other. So it's kind of weird how that works out, but I enjoyed the time off, but I'm ready to get back into this, guys. Every single freaking sport. NFL's around the corner, man. NBA's around the corner. It seems like it just ended, but it's coming right back, guys. All you got to do is click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, and then just pick your plans, guys. $14.99 a month. Nobody does this. Nobody, I guarantee it, nobody does this. We have our bronze, silver, gold, 3-day passes, guys. Every plan includes everything. Everything I just said. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save. Other than that, you get every sport. I don't care if you only play baseball. You get everything. Whether you like it or not, you get NFL. If you only play NFL, you get NBA with it. You get everything, guys. We're a DFS club. We're a club. We're not like any other provider. Like I always say, man, I do 3 lineups. I say 99% of providers, they cater more towards the people who play 150 lineups, which is cool if that's what you do. I got nothing against it. But we get everybody in here, man. The people who play single entries, 3 like myself. Even we get some 150 lineup players in here. We got some sharks in here. But yeah, guys, we have one common goal. That's to get that bread and take down every single slate. No drama in here. It's a brotherhood. It's a sisterhood, guys. Come join the winning team, dfsclub.com. Stop thinking about it. Come finish out the second half of the season strong with us, man. I can't wait for this. That's why I normally thrive, too, is the second half of the season. So stop losing, for crying out loud. Start winning with us. Come join the DFS Club. Just so many of members that I can think of that when they first started, seeing them grow from what they started out like Skywalker, how does this lineup look to compared to Skywalker? How's this lineup look, 3-4 months? It's like day and night. Like I can name several members that have just come so far in their line of construction and their research and where to look, how to read the tools, how to use the tools correctly. So I'm not going to go down all of them, but you guys make me proud. So current DFS club member, shout out to you guys. I take pride in it, man. I've won my money in this industry. I've done it, and just trying to make a community that's just cheap, everyone can afford, and be a part of something special, man. So dfsclub.com, click join now, click my logo, pick your plans, and you are in. Just like that. That easy. All right. So like I said, draft dashboard, fuck them. They don't have tomorrow's slate up yet, which means they're slacking. So let's go right to Fantasy Lab. So 13 game slate on DK. What's FanDuel got going? They got an all day, and then they got their 13 game slate also. So a lot of hot games, a lot of hot weather, and a lot of wind blowing out too. So, but at the same time, just scrolling down here, we have a lot of aces on the mound. So it's hard to determine if it's going to be a high scoring slate or not. No Coors Field, no Wrigley blowing out. So just a lot of hot games with winds blowing out. But let's start it off here. We got the Yankees at Baltimore, 92 degrees. Winds are blowing out at 8 miles an hour. If you guys are new, I hate Camden Yards. I hate it because that left field wall is so far back. We like home runs. So if you must play this game, you got the Yankees got the highest projected total on the slate at 5-1 versus Baltimore's 4-1. We have James Taillon at 8-3, Tyler Wells at 6-6. I'm going to pass on both pitchers here. And if you're going to play this game at all, I would definitely go with the lefties because that right field wall is where it should be. Left field wall is like 450 feet out. So give me the lefties here. Rizzo at 5.1K. You can even take a stab with Aaron Hicks. Joey Gallo. Like these type of guys. Like a little 3-man stack here. Don't mind it. I mean, I'm never going to talk you off a Judge. DJ Mayhew's been good. Juan Carlos Stanton. These guys have all been good. So they're going to have to hit the ball a little further than normal. Now, Stanton and Judge can do it no problem. So, again, they're the highest projected on the slate. But dare I say, Tyler Wells is not that bad of a pitcher. These Baltimore pitchers are the most, underrated pitchers in the league. Tyler Wells is 6'6". If it was against any other team than the Yankees, I might take a shot here. But I'm not going to do it. But I like some Baltimore lefties. Cedric Mullins. Sanitar, Austin Hayes. No, sorry, not Austin Hayes. Sorry. Adley, he can switch hit. Odor, always a sneaky spot for Odor in any slate, guys. So little bits and pieces here. But yeah, the Yankees do have the highest projected run total on the slate. It's 92 degrees. Winds are blowing out to right field. Next up, we got the Cubs at the Phillies. 91 degrees. Winds are blowing out to right field. We got Cubs at 4.3, Philly 4.9. We got Justin Man of Steel against Kyle Gibson. Now, early in the season, I used to pick on Justin Steele. That's right, Schroeder. What's up? Schroeder said, "What's up, man? It's me. It's Schroeder. I'm here. I'm a little late to the party, but you know what they say, better late than never." So if you're new, this is Schroeder. This is my friend here. He does the home run calls on this show, all right? You can take his home run calls to the bank. It's called Schroeder's Picks, and we do that segment towards the end of the show. So make sure you guys stick around for that shit because Schroeder brings the fire like nobody. Like nobody. So are you ready for home runs pick, Schroeder, later? Yeah? All right, so he's going to chill right here like the gremlin he is, and we're going to continue on here, Schroeder. I better like this. Let's do this. You guys can see it better. All right, so yeah, back to business. So Cubbies 4.3, Phillies 4.9. We got Justin Steele. Early in the season, I attacked Justin Steele a lot. Got off to a rough start, but he has turned it on as of late. And we all know the Phillies have been absolute dog shit going into the All-Star break. I'd say you can take a stab at Justin Steele at 7-1, especially with, these lefty-lefty matchups. Schwarber's a lefty, so GPP only play? Sure. I don't mind taking a shot here. Kyle Gibson down to 6'8". I mean, the Cubs have been bad too. Let's face it. This looks like just a fadeable game here. It really does. I have no faith really in these pitchers or batters. So It's definitely a fadeable game. I mean, Schroeder, lefty-lefty matchup. JT Realmuto, though, 5-4. I mean, I'm just on a 13-game slate. This one's just a pass for me. Next up, we got Miami at Pittsburgh, partly cloudy, 87 degrees. Winds are blowing out to left center at 7 miles an hour. Braxton Garrett going up versus Jose Quintana at 6-3. You want to take a shot with Quintana? I don't mind it against Miami, man. They keep getting shut out, it seems like, every single game. No freaking birdie. The bird is a word, is on the IL. So it's like, it's so easy to pick on the Marlins. So at 6-3, Quintana, SP2 play. I don't mind it. Pirates against Braxton Garrett. I mean, it's the Pittsburgh Pirates. Like, do you really want to do that on a 13-game slate? Probably not. I'm not going to do it. So, again, Quintana, that's about it here. Then we got Toronto at Boston, 87 degrees. That's hot for Boston, man. That's like 110 for Boston. 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to right. So you best believe these lefties going to have a field day. 4.6 for Toronto, 4.6 for Boston. We got Kevin Gausman against Nathan Eovaldi. I like the price tag for Nathan, and Gausman's not bad either, but man, this looks like good hitting weather. So I can see a scenario where both pitchers have a pitching matchup, and I can see both scenarios to where this game just blows up, right? Pick your poison. I mean, you're either picking the pitchers here or you're going to do stacks here, right? I mean, Toronto's been very disappointing when it comes to stacking. First half of the season, they've been awful, especially Vladimir Guerrero. Like, what the hell happened to him? Kirk's been solid. Springer's been okay. Bo Bichette's been dog shit. T-Score Hernandez, towards the All-Star break, was doing great. I mean, he was breaking slates left and right. Chapman been doing great. So, I mean, especially, you got the monster they got to worry about. So they got to get a little lift on the ball, but I don't think it's a problem in these conditions. So both teams very stackable. For Toronto, I guess give me Kirk at 4-7, T-Score Hernandez at 4-4, Matt Chapman at 3-9. Give me those three for sure. And then for Boston, Jarren Duran, if he's going to lead off, sure, he's decent for a leadoff hitter. Beavis and Butthead. That's what I call Devers and Bogarts. I'd probably go. Yeah, give me the lefty righty matchup. Give me Devers, but I'm not really looking to stack hugely against Gausman. So give me three of them. Like maybe Alexander Verdugo at 3-4. I'm not paying 5-1 for JD Martinez, who's got only 9 home runs this year. Give me a break. So yeah, just those three. So couple of players I like here on the bats, but I mean 8-5 for Nathan Eovaldi. He's fully stretched out. I mean, that's a pretty good deal against an ice cold Toronto team on the road. You can make a case for both, man. Next up, San Diego at the Mets. We're looking at 90 degrees, winds blowing straight out at 9 miles an hour. Look at this implied total for the Padres, guys. 2.8. 2.8. Mets, 3.8. I think that's too low for the Mets. I know it's Yu Darvish at 9.5. We got Max Scherzer at 10.4. Obviously, he's a great play. It's Max Scherzer. I don't need to tell you that. It says Yu Darvish makes me nervous. The Mets are at home, and the Mets are a pretty good team this year. They've been good for DFS. San Diego, full fade for me. The Mets, Brandon Nimmo was great going towards the All-Star break. He's on play. Sterling Marte at 5.4. Francisco Lindor at 5.4. Pete Alonso, sure, he crushes righties. Don't mind a little Met stack here. Yu Darvish is so unpredictable. Very volatile. So just give me Max Scherzer here in a Met stack. 3.8 I think is too low of a total. Next up, we got the Angels at Atlanta. The battle of the A's here. Humid, mostly cloudy, 84 degrees. One of the cooler games on the slate. 7-mile-an-hour winds are kind of swirling here. We got the Angels 3.2, Atlanta 3.9. We got Shohei Ohtani still underpriced on DraftKings at 9K against Charlie Morton at 8.8. I love both these pitchers. I mean, Shohei Ohtani has broken every single slate lately, and Charlie Morton goes up against a team that strikes out the absolute most. So, I mean, I can see Charlie Morton getting over 10 strikeouts. I can see Shohei Ohtani getting about the same. The Braves do strike out a lot. Both these teams strike out a lot. So to be honest with you, I probably don't want nothing to do with any of these bats. Just give me both pitchers here. Give me Ohtani at 9K. Give me Charlie Morton at 8.8. And I love these price tags. If you can't get the Scherzer, Ohtani Morton can outscore him easily. So love the pitchers here. Not so much on the hitters. Next up, Tampa Bay at Kansas City. This game should be interesting now. 98 degrees. So we're looking at a 100-degree game here. Outdoors, there's no dome. And winds are gusting out to left center at 12 miles an hour, guys. We got Drew Rasmussen at 7.2 against Brad Keller at 6.5. Brad Keller, he's been good this year. I'm not going to lie. Like, he's a Jigga Josh special. Jigga Josh is a member of ours who always picks the shittiest pitcher on the slate, and he'll end up being one of the top pitchers of the slate. He has a gift, man, and he picks a lot of these KC pitchers, but, man, I think you got to go the bats here. You got to go the bats. Yanny Diaz, Brandon Lau, Randy Arozarena. I would go more righties here. Sorry, lefties like Brandon Lau, even G-Man Choi. Josh Lau has been decent, right? Sometimes he leads off. And then for Kansas City, man, just play at your own fucking risk, right? It's Kansas City. They've been in a coma the whole first half of the season. We'll see if they bust out of it. But you got some, Bobby Witt here for 5K. It's a righty-righty matchup. Whit Merrifield, 4.1. I think that's pretty decent. I can see both these guys getting a hold of one. So give me the top three here. Give me Whit Merrifield at 4.1, Andrew Benintendi at 4.2, and Bobby Witt at 5K. 100-degree weather, guys. Winds are blowing out. Like, you can't ask for better hitting weather than this. If this game is high scoring, I'm not be surprised, and it probably goes overlooked. Tampa Bay might be a sneaky way to go, though. Tampa Bay, we'll see. We'll see. Next up, Colorado at Milwaukee. Mostly cloudy, 77 degrees. They'll probably have the dome open for this one. Winds will be swirling at 8 miles an hour. Colorado, 2.9. Milwaukee, 4.8. Really like Milwaukee at home. You guys been watching my videos, I like Milwaukee at home. You got Antonio Santazella at 5.4. Yikes. Going up against Corbin Burns at 10.2. Now, the difference between Corbin Burns and Max Scherzer is the matchups here. So Scherzer gets a San Diego team, and Burns gets a Colorado team. Both teams are terrible. Colorado's exceptionally terrible on the road. So pick your poison if you pay it for one of these guys. Love a Milwaukee stack here. Yelich, Rowdy Tellez, Colton Wong, Jace Peterson. Love these guys. I love the lefties here. Lefty-righty matchup. And if they get him out early, Willie Adonis is only 4.4 now. You guys remember, Willie Adonis was 5-something before the All-Star break. Willie Adonis is down to 4.4. I have a feeling Milwaukee's going to be chalky because of these price tags. Nobody is over 5K in this lineup. Christian Yelich, 4.9. Willie Adonis, 4.4. Rowdy Tellez, 3.9. Andrew McCutchen, 4.3. Colton Wong, 4.2. Are you serious here? Like, how does Willie Adonis's price tag drop by $1,000 overnight? I don't know, but as you guys can see, Milwaukee's just going to be chalky. If they're not, I'll be shocked. I'll be absolutely shocked, but they should be one of my favorite stacks, especially point per dollar wise, man. Then we got the Cleveland Indians at the Chicago White Sox. Mostly cloudy, 79 degrees. 3.9 for Cleveland, 4.8 for the White Sox. I can't play the White Sox anymore, man. Those bastards. They got me right in the old fucking prison pocket that whole first half of the season, man. I can't stack them. I love pain, but fuck, there's only so much pain you can take, right? Cal Quantrill at 7K against Lucas Giolito. I always call him Luis at 7.8. That's a decent price tag for Giolito. It's not too hot in Chicago, actually. So don't mind that at 7.8. Jose Ramirez is always in play. Naylor is fine at 4.3. That's about it for Cleveland. I'm not really looking to stack against Giolito. For the White Sox, Luis Robert was good before the All-Star break. Jose Abreu was good before the All-Star break. Even Tim Anderson started to turn up a little bit at 5.5. The only thing with him is his stolen bases. Like, they've calmed down drastically over the years. Even Yoan Moncada, this guy here that normally does nothing, did good before the All-Star break. You got Eloy Jimenez. They're fully healthy again. So, yeah, give me more of the White Sox side here, but this game's probably a full fade for me unless you get to, like, Giolotto. Next up, we got the Rangers and the A's. 58 degrees in Oakland. Winds will be blowing out, but, I mean, the stadium's built for wind, so it doesn't matter. 3.6 for Texas, 3.5 for Oakland. We got Spencer Howard at 5-1 against Cole Irving at 7-3. Cole Irving's not a bad pitcher, but Texas has been really hot. They seem to always beat the shit out of my Oakland A's, so I like a Texas stack today. It doesn't matter who you put out there. Spencer Howard, he'll pitch a couple innings, but I can't with confidence, like, the A's will still score some runs like they did today. You know what I mean? So I can't put Spencer Howard out there, but give me Marcus Semien. Revenge game, revenge narrative. He's been great. He had another great day today at 5.1K leading off. Corey Seager, he's one of the he's like been the GOAT the last 2 weeks before All-Star break. So Adolis Garcia, just when I totally wrote him off and I rostered him today, he gets a home run. So I got to go back there. Leodoi Tavares, guys. How many times I got to tell you? He went off again today. I think he's got 14 fantasy points. He's only 2.5K. The guy steals bases. He gets a lot of doubles. He's got a lot of speed. What normal singles should be, he turns into doubles. He's got so much speed. So remember the name. Leodoi Tavares, guys, at 2.5K. One of the most underrated guys in baseball. Adolis Garcia, Corey Seager, and Marcus Semien. And then for Oakland, shit, man. I can't do it. Next up, Washington at Arizona. Partly cloudy, 110 degrees. So you know that dome's going to be closed. I wish my baby's mom's mouth was closed. Vegas does not have an implied total here yet. We got Patrick Corbin going up against Zach Gallen. I like that price tag for Zach Gallen at 7.6. I know he's been shit this year, okay? But I know somewhere inside of him, there's a good pitcher in there. I just know it. Going up against Washington, give me some Zach Gallen at 7.6, man. I mean, Washington, you got Juan Soto. He's trying to get traded, so you know he's going to try and show out. Josh Bell's been unbelievably hot. So just give me those two. Arizona against Patrick Corbin. I mean, you can just, whoever's going to be like bat first. Sometimes it's Luplow. I mean, you just never know who they'll throw in at first. Like if Buddy Kennedy makes it to the top 5, sometimes Alek Thomas back second. You just don't know. So we'll see what Arizona's top 5 is. They could be really sneaky on a 13-game slate. Then we got Houston at Seattle. 4.4 for Houston, 4.3 for Seattle. Jose Urquidy at 8K. Marco Gonzalez 6-1. That's an interesting price for Marco Gonzalez. I've never seen Marco Gonzalez that cheap. I don't think in a very, very long time. But it is against the Astros. They are pretty damn good. Some of them are. But, God, do they not piss you off with their pitchers or what? They'll put them out there for most, it seems like most, 5 innings, and then they'll pull them. So for FanDuel purposes, we hate that because we don't get that quality start bonus. Now, if you're playing prize picks, always take the under with these Houston pitchers because of that reason, man. But yeah, I mean, Houston stack against Marco Gonzalez is fine. I'd like it better if Houston was at home. Seattle, it's cold. It's not really, you don't think Seattle and think like slate breaking like weather. You know what I mean? Jordan Alvarez came back today, got a nice home run. Bregman's starting to turn it up at 4.7. Altuve's still shit. Pena still shit. Kyle Tucker, hit or miss, you know, but he's 4.9. That's about right. Alzmenis Diaz looks pretty good at 3.4. And of course, you know, Jake Myers can always get a hold of one at 2.5. So you can mix it up with this Houston stack. Then for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez at 5.6 looks great. Ty France looks okay. Winker looks okay. I know Santana's been looking better at 3.3, but I can't get to it. Suarez is okay. I guess a Seattle stack don't look too bad, but just give me, you know, Julio Rodriguez at 5.6. I mean, we just love this guy, right? This kid's like, what is he, 21 years old? Coming out of nowhere here. The next, who else was that? The next A-Rod, they're saying. Excuse me. So, yeah, give me Julio Rodriguez. Maybe a little tiny Seattle stack. But I think, Houston probably be the way to go here. Again, Jordan Alvarez, Bregman, Kyle Tucker, Diaz, and probably Jake Myers for me. I can leave Altuve and Pena just where they're at. Last but not least, God, this game was so tilting. Thank God the pinch hitters got all the Giants runs today. We cashed. Both my lines cashed. I gave to the club today. I had a lot of Giants. I was looking bleak there for a while, and the Giants came out of nowhere, scored 6 runs. 3.6 for the Giants, 4.1 for the Dodgers. These teams hate each other. It's going to be 77 degrees. We're going to have Logan Webb at 9.8 against Tyler Anderson at 9K. I don't know if I feel comfortable rostering these pitchers here. Both teams have great offenses. And when these two teams hate each other, offenses go off. So it's a lefty with Tyler Anderson. Again, if you want, you can stack the Giants. They're always my go-to. If I'm looking for salary savers, they're always my go-to. So since Tyler Anderson's a lefty, you want to put the righties out there. Austin Slater leading off at 3.5. Wilmer Flores, 4.2. Darren Ruff, he got a home run tonight. Pinch hit, got a home run, tied it up. He's 3K. Evan Longoria got a home run today. He's only 3.8. My man who won me all that money 2 weeks ago, Yermaine Mercedes, should be in the lineup. He's going to be 2.2K. This guy is sneaky fucking good. Theo Estrada is decent for 4.2. Yeah, love the Giants. I like some Dodgers too. Even against Logan Spud Webb, man. Mookie Betts has been good. Freddie Freeman's been like one of the best players in baseball recently. 5.6K. You can always go Will Smith, but he's kind of been wishy-washy. Let's face it. Give me Mookie. Give me Freddie Freeman for damn sure. And then give me more of the Giants as a stack. I always say stack the Giants with your favorite stack. It always seems to work out very nicely. So for the breakdown, that's it. I mean, I'm gonna target Milwaukee as a stack. I'm definitely get probably some Tampa because this game's gonna be 100 degrees. A Met stack looks interesting against Yu Darvish. Both pitchers in this Anaheim Atlanta game look good. And then, yeah, that's about it. Night before, that's kind of what I'm looking at. But guys, don't you dare be sour. We're approaching that 30-minute mark. I don't like these videos to go over 30 minutes. I hate hearing myself talk. Some of you guys like it, I appreciate it. You guys tuning in, but it's time. It is fucking time for your favorite part of the show and my favorite part of the show. It's time for Schroeder's picks. Schroeder's going to give us his 3 home run calls, guys. Take these to the fucking bank, all right? His first 2 are going to be 1 home run. Then his third call is going to be he's going to get us not 1, but 2 homers. All right, Schroeder. So you've had time to think about it. So who do you got, Schroeder? Everyone's tuning in to see you. Who do you got for your first home run call? Taking a look at the player pool here. Who do you got as your first home run for some salmon treats? Oh, he wants to tell you in the microphone. Yeah, I'm really liking this Julio Rodriguez guy. All right, so Schroeder's first home run call is none other than Julio freaking Rodriguez. All right, Schroeder, I can dig that call, dude. I totally respect that. Totally respect it. All right, Schroeder, who's your second home run call? Who do you think's going to get us a home run number 2 for some money? Who do you got? Well, I kind of like Jordan Alvarez. He won us some money today. All right, Schroeder. So Schroeder's number 2, his second home run call is none other than Jordan Alvarez. All right, Schroeder, this is it for all the salmon treats. All the salmon treats, Schroeder. Who's the sneaky pick you got? I know you're trying to get away, but we got a show to do here. Who's the sneaky pick you got to get us not 1, but 2 home runs? Who do you got to get us 2 freaking home runs? Well, I got a sneaking suspicion it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Really? That's out of nowhere. So Jose Ramirez is Schroeder's third home run call, guys. He thinks he's going to get us not 1, but 2 home runs. Schroeder says, peace, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, DFSclub.com. Stop missing out, guys. I guarantee you're going to have a blast with us. We got tennis in tonight. These guys are taking down. They're winning hundreds of dollars in tennis. I mean, freaking tennis, guys. I mean, this is insane. PGA, they've been doing good. We got UFC. We got a big card coming up this weekend. Don't miss out. Use $14.99. It's affordable for everybody. DFSclub.com. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 members in here. We're halfway there. I want to be the largest in the industry, and the realest, because we are the realest, right? It's a brotherhood. It's a club. It's not just a name. It's a lifestyle, guys. The DFS Club. So come join up, man. We'd love to have you. And we welcome everybody with open arms. There's no egos in here. There's no bullshit. It's one big happy family. That I guarantee you. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button. Leave me a damn comment for fuck's sake. It can be anything. Anything. Please. For the algorithms, YouTube loves it. I got to get them back up since, the All-Star break. If you don't do a video every single day, you'll get hit by YouTube, and then your algorithm drops faster than my baby's mama's pants. All right. And that's pretty fucking fast. So comments, likes, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell the checkout lady when you're at the grocery store, tell your neighbors, tell your baby's mamas. Say, listen here, Jack, check out the Skywalker DFS show. Share this video, like this video. Thank you so much. I love you. God bless you. Like a slogan says, let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.